Hi, everyone. My name is Audrey, and I'm here to share a little bit about this awesome product that God has put in my life. First, let me just share how I found out about it before I even tell you about the product. I went to a friend of mine who does laser treatment. So I was going there for my face. I was getting some kind of like laser treatment for my face. And she went on and on about this patch that she had, and I saw that her face looked so beautiful, and I was like, "How did that happen? Do you do laser in your own face?" She goes, "No, I've never done it." It's this patch that was introduced to me by one of my clients. When I saw her face, I was just like, "You're so beautiful." So she explained to me about the patch, and what the patch does, it actually, we're not allowed to say that it heals cancer, but there's been so many testimonies, I'm gonna get into them, about people getting hurt people and the other people that I've met since then that have been healed of cancer, and they give all the glory to the patch, but they can't say it's the patch because it's not FDA approved to heal cancer. But it's also her husband's hair grew out, and I'm going to show you pictures where he had almost no hair and he's like full of hair. He didn't have hair for 10 years. Her son, who has autism, didn't even have signs of autism after taking the patch for less than a week. Like all the symptoms left. And there was my other friend that I found out was actually using the patch. She was going to the doctor for heart disease and for years. And after 6 months, they did a stress test and the levels were totally fine. Her heart was literally reversed the damage. These are just some of the testimonies. There was another testimony of so many. There's been thousands of testimonies. I've been reading about it and hearing everybody, but of people with dementia that actually had reverse signs of dementia where they were remembering things that they didn't remember from 15, 20 years ago, even from yesterday, because short-term memory loss was improved and totally transformed. I can go on all day from what I've seen. But anyway, I've had the catch now for a few days, and I literally feel like a different person. My heart, I feel energetic. I've been feeling like I'm back to life. You don't get that sluggish, horrible feeling. Like it's almost like a miracle. It's a miracle thing. And it's not a drug, it's a technology from phototherapy and photosynthesis. Let me just explain a little bit about it before let me share the screen. Why don't you bring up my other screen so I can explain a little bit more. As I said before, my name is Audrey, and I am a trauma coach, and I help people overcome trauma and depression, PTSD, and signs and symptoms of that. And that's why I feel that this patch, it's called the X39 patch, but there's other patches like the EON patch and X49 that also help get rid of all trauma, stress, anxiety, and help regulate your autonomic nervous system. And the patch actually helps bring peace and calmness. It was the EON patch quickly. Within the first day, I noticed total transformation in that. But it's a phototherapy and photosynthesis that comes about upon. This technology has been going on for like over 20 years. The entire trajectory of your life will be totally transformed. And people have been sharing their testimonies. I've been just watching them. I've been listening to different friends. I've been in chat rooms. I saw my friend and her husband's transformation. I saw another friend of mine, her son, with no signs of autism. And even her husband got on the phone and shared this with me after literally a week of using it. Basically, the first day they saw a total transformation. It was an amazing thing. This is the most amazing thing you probably ever saw in your life. And I'm just going to share real quick. David Schmidt, and I'm going to show you pictures of him and a little bit more about him, but he's the founder and CEO of the X39 patch, as well as the EON patch, X49, and there's several others. But basically today I'm going to be talking about the X39. He was contracted by the government for 20 years, over 20 years ago, I'm sorry, to come up with something for the Navy SEALs that he could use to keep him awake for 24 to 36 hours straight so that his soldiers would be ready for combat. He looked into a prism of light that would emit off our body between 1 to 2 centimeters, and he found a specific prism of light that, when reflected back into the body, would elevate the energy. He figured this out, and he went to create an energy just by reflecting a frequency of light back into the body, and to put his attention on the stem cells in our body. Okay, because it activates the stem cells in our body. He spent $4.5 million and he created this wearable phototherapy apparatus, the technology with the reflection of certain frequency of light called photomodulation. He would be able to elevate the GHKCU peptides and copper peptides in our body. When the GHCU peptides are elevated, the stem cells wake up. And there's 40,000 stem cells that wake up in our body. And this patented technology is incredibly unique. There's no other technology like this. I looked for it. I was looking everywhere. And there's no medication, there's no drugs in it, nothing. So it doesn't hurt you. It makes you healed, literally. It's a miracle patent. It's a miracle technology. And these stem cells are like literally awakened. They are dormant in our body. It's almost like going outside and getting vitamin D from the sun. It just wakes up your vitamin D in your body. That's what the phototherapy, when you put this patch on, it wakes up the light therapy in the sun. And where there's light, there could be no darkness. And I'm a big advocate for Jesus, and he's the light of the world. So this wakes up the light. That's what another thing that I love about it. It's from the Lord. And the one that came up with it, he's a strong Christian, and he had an encounter with God who gave him this technology in his sleep. Literally, you can watch his videos, how God showed him about it. We need this phototherapy. It's necessary in the body. When we go into the kitchen, let's say right now, and you were listening and you were just excited to turn on your headlamp to the stove, it wakes you up. And it alerts the stem cells just like that, like it activates, okay? And it's a triage to travel where the phototherapy gets into your body. It goes into your body and heals whatever needs to be healed. It travels wherever necessary in the body to turn into it the cell necessary to fix what's going on. So by the time you're 30, because by the time I'm 30, I'm over 30, half of our stem cells go dormant. That means that by the time you're 60, 98% of our cells go dormant. So most of my stem cells in my body are already dormant. And a lot of your stem cells are already dormant. So what happens when we begin to age? And by 50, that the symptoms of aging could be anything. Like, you could imagine your stem cells just being dormant, and all of a sudden they get awakened and they're able to heal your body. So I was talking to someone just yesterday, and she said that she had melanomas and all these other things that she saw them disappearing, and the doctors were amazed. So she can't say that this healed her cancer, but she knows in her heart that it did. So we can't, because it's not FDA approved for that. But just like if you go outside and get your vitamin D, our bodies are taught to receive vitamin D from the sun. So that's an accurate amount of sun that gets into your body and it brings healing and wholeness into your body. So that's exactly what this phototherapy does. It activates the stem cells. This X39 works to emit off our body a prism of light between 1 to 2 centimeters. And you put this technology on, and when you put it on, it emits the frequencies of light that we need to elevate the GHKCU. So it's patented nanocrystal technology. So if you're thinking, I can get this in medications. No, there's no way to get this phototherapy through medications. This technology is something that's never been discovered before, except for this one patent. So the woman that I also spoke to about a week ago, she had a thyroid condition that was very serious. And she was using this. She thought she'd be on medication for the rest of her life. And the doctor said to her, after he looked at the blood work, he said that her T3 and T4s were totally at the right levels. And it was the technology, because her levels were never regulated with the medication that she was using. I don't think they gave her enough. And it was like totally healed from this technology. She went off the medicine. She was using this just to see. What happened was her body was elevating that GHKCU peptide, and it woke up the cells to the master cells, and it went to work in the areas that she desperately needed. Now I'm going to show you pictures of people's face being totally transformed, hair growing out within 3 or 4 weeks, just miracle stuff. And it's a non-dermal, non-transferable, so it doesn't get in the way of any medications or drugs that you're using now. And it has no stimulants, no chemicals, nothing. It's a reflection of frequency of light that goes back into your body. That is how it works. The benefits of the X39, as you can see, increased strength, reduced inflammation, and total memory, brain fog is healed. I'm going to go through the whole thing. It's like having a mask on your face and you can't do anything with that mask. But when you take the mask off, you're able to do everything. And that's where we don't realize how many things we're not able to do until we take this patch and you're like regenerated. And I totally feel transformed from it. It's so amazing. My other friend, I'm making all these friends now because I'm in the groups. Her husband used to snore every night and he just stopped snoring as well. So they don't snore at night, so they could sleep together. They weren't sleeping together. So that's something that it really means a lot to me because I can't be around people that snore. And my husband snores. So I'm excited for him to start using it. And he's going to very soon. I just ordered some for him because he sees how it changed everything inside of me. And that person also would get up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom all night long. Didn't wake up at all. In the last couple of weeks that he's been taking it, he doesn't snore. He doesn't wake up in the middle of the night. And the inflammation in his throat was totally healed. The brain fog was healed. My brain fog has been healed. I can have more clarity, more improvement. I've been sleeping through the night as well, where I'd normally wake up. So it's just such an amazing miracle thing. It transforms your thyroid. I can't say, oh, it healed cancer, but it goes into where the cells need to be transformed. And everybody has a different body, and it will attack the sickness or the disease that you need. Some people won't see changes in their skin if they have things going on with cancer, or heart disease, or lung disease. And many people, literally, we used to cough all the time after COVID, and they stopped coughing after a week. Some people, it takes 3 months, it tops. They say it's 10 years would be 1 month. So let's say I'm 50, then 5 months, I'll see all the transformation. If you're 60, you'll see it in 6 months, but people see it quickly, like right away. And there's different patches. There's the pain patch where literally I could put it on you, pain will leave you. That's the isomer patch. That's an amazing patch as well. But I'm really talking about the X39 because that's the transforming when it goes into the cells. It gives me mental clarity. It helps bring stabilization to my nervous system because I go through a lot of trauma. I've been the trauma coach, and it literally has been bringing peace and healing and joy and energy and increased strength like I've never had. The X49, I go into the gym and I feel strength like I haven't had in years. And it actually helps bring weight loss as well, the X49. These patches are just unbelievable. X39 and X49 together, you're a new person, totally healed. This is the biggest, hottest topic. You could see I'm excited, and I'm big on truth and righteousness. So it's literally been healing me, and I've seen so many people get healed. So it wakes up your cells at 40,000 cells at once. It's like stamina to your body to go do a list of things that need to be healed in your body. So everybody's body is different. It will tap into the parts of your body that need the healing. There are people that their grandmothers were able to remember things that they never remembered before after less than 3 days of being on this patch. She remembers all her children's names, their address, just like smarter than she was 50 years ago. That's bizarre. And this will bring you back 30 years. So if you're 50, you could be going back in age to age 30 within 3 months. So it literally will change your whole life. When my other friend, I just wrote this down, she started asking her son what they were doing in school, and he got his grades up because he was using this from like a C to an A, like within a few months. The kid was like remembered everything in school, did better in football and in basketball, and it was just unbelievable. There was a story in the group, this one person, their autistic child, a different autistic child, able to talk before, like talking, learning math, writing in school. It was like his cells just woke up. Crazy testimonies. So it's about, I'm sorry, it's 4,000 genes begin to reset, 4,000 to 40,000. It starts with 4,000 and it goes up to 40,000 genes. So it's like a God sent miracle thing that actually balances your brain chemicals, your neurons, your neutrons, your electrons in your brain. It helped decrease PTSD, symptoms, anxiety, depression, attention deficit disorders. Is huge. So many testimonies of people not needing medication anymore. And I'm not telling you to go off medication, just like I went with trauma coaching, but many have after using this. It actually resets the collagen in our skin. My presentation, try to share the screen so I can really show you exactly. Is it not? Here we are. So here's my story. I literally feel like 100% better. God is so good. He has shown me this patch that's like changing. It was for my birthday present. I really just wanted it for me. I wasn't thinking about ever sharing anything multi-marketing. I've always been against it. In fact, I put up a post on Facebook to how I was against multi-marketing sharing or any marketing of that sort. I'm into business, but not into that. Lo and behold, God really changed my mind when I started these patches and saw all the testimonies, because I'm going to explain later how if you buy it from me, then I get commission, and then people buy it from you and you'll get tons of money. And I'm going to get into the whole marketing plan where people are making $25,000 a week from this. My main thing is just health and wellness, and that it's healing your body. It's something I'm so into. People have asked me for years to get into multi-marketing, and I always say, no, it's not for me. I literally laugh about it. I was so against it. In fact, it was like a joke. It's a big secret, and we would make fun of people that were in it. And look at me right now. Did I ever think, I'll just tell you, I'm 50 years old. I never would have thought that I would ever get into this. And it's just, I know that God is in this, and I know that this is a transforming patch, and there's no chemicals. There's nothing in it. Okay. So let me share a little bit. So this is David Schmidt. Let me bring him up. And he's a scientist and inventor. And this came out 20 years ago. I think it was 2008. David focused his attention on the stem cell research and over 180 patents. Recent patent took 10 years and 4.5 million to bring it to market. Wow. And he's a Christian. He had an encounter with the Lord in the middle of the night. He has an amazing story. You have to listen to him. Okay, so why X39? Cell activation patch. Hundreds of millions of people are experiencing symptoms of aging. We all age. The fewer stem cells you have, the faster you age and slower you heal. We need to activate our stem cells. At age 30, only half of your stem cells are active. At age 60, you lose almost all your stem cell activity, like I had shared. Okay. How X39 works. So it's a proprietary form of phototherapy, as I said. It's patented nanocrystal technology. It reflects light to activate. It's non-transdermal. No drugs or chemicals or stimulants, and it's non-invasive. So it's literally the GHCU gets activated in your body, and the copper peptides get activated through the stem cells, and it just wakes you up, and it gets all the sickness and the cancers and the things in your body to bring healing. That's not what I'm saying, but I know a lot of people that have been healed of cancer, and they can't give it. They can't say that it was from this. You're not allowed to say that, but they know in their hearts that's what happened. Again, this is a patent, and it's the only one out there, and it's patented, and you can't copy it. You can't remanufacture it. Here's the benefits. Increased strength, and I'm telling you, oh, I could go for 2 hours at the gym. I could keep walking. I've never been so strong. Reduced inflammation. You literally, there's pictures. Let me see if I can upload my picture right now. You got to see it. This guy, come over. This is my friend's husband's hair. See how his hair grew out in 3 weeks. He had no hair for 10 years, receding hairline, and look at his hair now. Unbelievable. And this, look at his face. Within a week, all these brown spots left his face. It went right to the brown spots, which were cancers. And this is my friend. Her face went from frown lines like this. She looked a lot older, and look at her now. She looks literally she said that was after 3 months, and she did nothing else but just take that. She doesn't do her own laser or anything like that. She's now my friend. It's an amazing situation story. I miss so many like that. Like people's face gets transformed, their hair grows out. She's amazing. Increased strength, reduced inflammation, increased stamina, increased energy like never before. People can stay up. You just feel it. Some people feel it literally within an hour or 2 hours, and other people feel it within a week with the X39. Now with the other, there's a lot of different patches. You could buy one and then get the X49. It's good for the gym. It's good for the cardiovascular strength and endurance. Your heart gets totally healed, mental clarity, restored muscle and skeletal conditions, improved sleep. They actually did studies, and people have their smartwatch. I tried to use my smartwatch or my Apple Watch, but it kept waking me up, where REM sleep is so much better. Now, I don't wake up in the middle of the night with it. I just sleep like a baby. Improved skin appearance. Literally, I've been only on it for a very short time, but I've already had the marks on my face that disappeared. People like my friend, I have so many stories where they look 20, 30 years younger. Total miracle drug. I can go on all day. And how it works. It's a proprietary form of phototherapy, like I had just said. So the long-term results of the X39 patch. First few days, 4,000 genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, the brain becomes balanced. Within 3 months, your collagen is increased. Now, if you use the X49 and X39 and that EON, there's many different ones. This is my favorite. The collagen gets increased way quicker. And within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. And as I said, there's several testimonies, but my friend, her heart literally, she had vascular issues and she doesn't wear glasses anymore. It had improved her eyes. Several testimonies of people's eyes being healed. I'm really excited to see the change in my eyes. That took her about 3 months, and she doesn't wear glasses anymore. Hallelujah. Okay. The testimonies, eye improvement, chemotherapy, neuropathy, children are being healed, immune systems, disability improvement, dialysis is being restored. Just go to www.thisisitinfo.com. Dental improvement, people's gum diseases were reversed, bladder improvement, inflammation, hearing loss, totally reversed, neurological disorders, migraine healed, weight loss, heart, a lot of weight loss testimonies, joint improvement, back spine issue improvement. Results of the tomography. Okay, so this is important. This participant was a 77-year-old woman placed on the X39 on the back of the neck. And in session 1, she had no inflammation in the brain, lack of brain coherence. Session 2, 3 weeks on the X39, no more inflammation and improved brain coherence. And then session 3, 6 weeks on X39, complete turnaround, better brain coherence. And this is actually scans of her brain. And it could be noted that when she came in, her brain was hyperactive. Her brain calmed down dramatically at the second visit, session 2. After wearing the X39 patch for 3 weeks, her brain remained calm after wearing the patch for 6. Session 3, better brain coherence, total turnaround. She was able to remember things like never before. Total miracle. How to wear the patch. Now, there's instructions on each patch. I wear my X39 on the back of my neck, and I wear my X49 under my belly button. And that's where the pattern works, but there's different places they show you. The X39, you can wear almost anywhere, but for it to really work the best, it's back of the neck, where it shows you here. It's all over the world. The momentum, and it opened in 2004, 20 million in 2021, 320 million in 2022, and 430 million in 2023. So it's going up, and right now, there's almost 800 million people taking it. And this was made then. No one has this. So the only one is from David Schmidt. And he had it from the Lord in the middle of the night. And the revenues just keep going up. And people are making so much money. My sponsor is a strong Christian, the woman that I'm working with. And she got her whole church involved in it. And she's making money off of them. She doesn't even have to work anymore. Within the first week, she made thousands. Now she's a director. You get 4 people under you, they make they get 4 people to buy it, and that's how the pyramid works. And I don't ever believe in it, but this is life changing. You make money off the people under you, and then you just keep making money. So yes, there's a major compensation plan. So getting started is easy as knowing 4 people to go manager. So you get 4 people, and you can earn up to $25,000 each week from binary money. So the people under you are making money from others. You get 20 to 25% from each person that sells. Okay. Or buys from you. So you get matching bonus. So there's different levels. And I can explain that if you want me to be your sponsor. It's very easy to explain, and I can explain it. Or you can go to thisisit.com. But I would love to be your sponsor because we'll be helping each other. And I'm a trauma coach to begin with. So I'd love to be your coach with this. But you'd have to buy from me. It's not expensive. It's actually very easy to get set up. There's different packages. So I got the advanced. I'm about to get the premium because you can go up. I encourage people to start with the premiums, but you could start with $295 a month. I'm sorry. It's only one time you buy it. And it gives you all the sleeves of X39 for 3 months. The advanced, you're going to get 6 sleeves of X39, but you could also switch it up with the X49 and the EON and the pain patch, which is amazing. There's no medicine in it. It's actually protons and electrons. It's like a negative and positive charges, and it brings healing right away, and the pain leaves. It's been proven, and people are doing big events and showing people in the audience, and pain was gone. The premium patch is, if you're going to do this as a business, you really should get premium because they give you all the sleeves. Like you could try every patch, the X49, X39, the isomere, which is the pain patch. Oh, there's so many different ones. There's ones for the skin. The X39 is the most popular because it really heals everything in your body. As long as the other ones too working together, but everybody's on the X39. That's like the known patch. It really does everything. Now, if you want to be part of this momentum, join me because I want you to be part of it with me, and we could do it together. My name is Audrey Staton. I'm a trauma and life coach and a mental health coach and counselor. Been doing that for years. I work with many people that's been through a lot of pain and rejection in their life, and I want to help you. You could have me as a life coach or trauma coach, or you can also get this patch. And I also have a website. I'm going to put it in the comments as well. So please join, and it was nice meeting you. God bless you. I'm encouraging you to get this life-changing patch. It's changed my life, and I really want it to change yours as well. God bless you. I love you, and have a great day.